ठाकुरदास जी पागारानी ने इस पूरे ट्रस्ट को, स्कूल्स को, कॉलेजेस को, हॉस्पिटल्स को कॉन्सेप्चुलाइज किया था, तो उनका कोई मोटिव प्रॉफिट का नहीं था. सो आई स्टार्टेड माई लाइफ इन इंडिया विच हैड at that point in time a very mediocre industrial infrastructure and a very mediocre downstream industry. And then I happened to work in Oman, which had a fantastic infrastructure and almost no downstream industry. And then I moved to China, which had a fantastic industrial infrastructure and a fantastic downstream industry. I do not believe in QC or quality control of the end product. I believe in quality control of the process. So, a university does not produce an expert engineer or an expert doctor. It produces a highly qualified doctor or a highly qualified engineer. He lives in the house of tomorrow, which you cannot visit even in your dreams. हम सोच ही नहीं सकते कि वो कहाँ सोच रहे हैं. Let your child flow. Don't try to bind him in chains by saying तुम्हें वकील बनना है या engineer बनना है या doctor बनना है. Every child shows clear signs of what he likes, and it is up to the expertise of the counselors to say, this is a general area we believe you will excel in.
इंदौर धड़कने दो. Heard a lot about it. Please बताइए, please enlighten us. What is it all about?
चौइथराम ग्रुप की जर्नी एक सपने से शुरू हुई थी. जो सपना देखा था सेठ श्री ठाकुरदास जी चौइथराम पागारानी ने. एक सपना जो कि लेगेसी बन चुका है, और ये लेगेसी ने हमारी पूरी सोसाइटी को एक बहुत ही अलग इम्पैक्ट दिया है. ना कि सिर्फ एजुकेशन में, साथ में हेल्थ केयर में भी. दिस थिंग हैज टेकन टू नेक्स्ट लेवल. हमारे बीच में मौजूद है इसी ग्रुप के सीईओ सुमित नांदेड़कर जी, जो कि पूरी दुनिया देख चुके हैं. एंड ही हैज बीन टू चाइना एंड ओमान फॉर अ बिट. फॉर द पास्ट 26 years he has been working there. और आज हमको सुमित सर बताएंगे कि वो इस आइडिया को नेक्स्ट लेवल पे कैसे लेके जाएंगे, उनके एक्सपीरियंसेस को वो कैसे इस इंस्टीट्यूट को बढ़ाने में मदद करेंगे. और साथ ही में ये सारे उन व्यूअर्स के लिए हैं, सारे उन पेरेंट्स के लिए हैं, सारे उन बच्चों के लिए हैं जो अपने फ्यूचर को सिक्योर करना चाहते हैं, अपने फ्यूचर को ब्राइट शाइन होते हुए देखना चाहते हैं. सो दिस पॉडकास्ट इज फॉर ऑल यू पीपल who are looking forward to get some good knowledge out of Mr. Sumit.
Okay, so how are you doing, Sumit sir? Welcome to my podcast. Hope you are doing amazing. And in fact, आपको देख के लग रहा है कि आपकी एनर्जी बहुत हाई है.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for joining in, sir.
Happy to be here. Thanks very
Thank
much.
you so much, sir. First question, चौइथराम का इतना बड़ा नाम है, एजुकेशन, हेल्थ केयर, यू हैव अ वेरी बिग यूनिट. कैसा लगता है सर सीईओ बनने में at such a grandeur level?
बहुत अच्छा लगता है. It's an extremely gratifying experience that a historical organization which has a great legacy has trusted me and my abilities. So I'm very grateful to Choithram management.
Great. चौइथराम, जैसे कि you mentioned, it's a very trustworthy name. And बचपन से ही मैं सुनते आ रहा हूँ. इनफैक्ट टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, मेरा खुद का भी बर्थ चौइथराम हॉस्पिटल में ही हुआ.
So
इट्स अ प्लेजर बीइंग हियर आफ्टर 33 years. सो आप नए जमाने की डिमांड्स को ट्रेडिशनल वैल्यूज के साथ में कैसे बैलेंस आउट करने में हेल्प करेंगे सर?
देखिए, जब ठाकुरदास जी पागारानी ने इस पूरे ट्रस्ट को, स्कूल्स को, कॉलेजेस को, हॉस्पिटल्स को कॉन्सेप्चुलाइज किया था, तो उनका कोई मोटिव प्रॉफिट का नहीं था. और मेरा ख्याल है वो एक बेसिक टेनेट है सोशल सर्विस का, पब्लिक सर्विस का, जिसको हम आज तक लेकर चल रहे हैं. तो जब आप मॉडर्न एजुकेशन, मॉडर्न हेल्थ केयर फैसिलिटीज़ या मॉडर्न सोशल सर्विस आइडियाज़ को इस फाउंडेशन पर बनाते हैं दैट वी आर नॉट अ प्रॉफिट मेकिंग ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एंड वी इवैल्यूएट आवर सक्सेसेस बाय द इफेक्ट दैट वी आर एबल टू ब्रिंग टू द सोसाइटी, then everything falls in place. So I don't think that we have overly struggled to unite the basic tenet of Thakurdas Ji Pagarani and grow Choithram as an organization. It just fell in place. So I believe it is the blessings again, largely.
And how will you balance it somewhere down the line? Because Choithram, it's not just known about its hospital, or not just known about its education process or the system they are working on. they are known for their ethics as well. But how will you ensure that it has been balanced and it is in future also it will be balanced forever?
As I said, that I've been extremely lucky to be a part of this organization with a great legacy. It's a great pleasure and a great responsibility. I'm a product of the school, and I'm very proud of this, and I don't nurse that pride in secret. And I come from a background where I emphasize very strictly on extreme ethical behavior. So in entire organization, if you see, we do not have a tolerance for any kind of unethical behavior. And I'm simply going to take forward the principles that were set by the great man, Thakurdasji Pagarani himself, and then our chairman and managing trustee, Mr. Satish Primotiani. So it's a huge responsibility, but I just love carrying that on my shoulders.
Well said. Very well said. Uh, Education is always a changing field. You know, इस segment में innovations, नए नए ideas keep coming up, keep going. कितनी बार we have heard there is a new institute which is coming with a big name, big rage, and now they are no more. They're just gone. So how will you ensure कि चोइथराम भी उसी स्टैचर पे बना रहे और उसको इनफैक्ट हम उस लेगेसी को हम आगे कंटिन्यू करें? तो उसके लिए हम क्या इनोवेशंस और क्या आइडियाज फ्यूचर में वी आर हैविंग फॉर दिस इंस्टीट्यूट?
जी, मेरा ख्याल है दो चीज़ें हैं. एक तो एनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन that lasts as long as Choithram has been thriving needs to have a very strong foundation. And that we have, and I'm very proud of that. And secondly, every organization needs to be open-ended, so very open to taking up new ideas. So if you have a strong foundation and you're open about accepting new ideas, then you are always successful in building on that strong foundation. And I think Choithram is a glorious example of how it has built very well on the initial principles keeping in mind, which were kept in mind by the founding father.
According to you and according to your experience, what do you think कि स्टूडेंट्स को जो चोइथराम के परस्यूइंग स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनको अपनी वीकनेसेस को स्ट्रेंथ में तब्दील करने के लिए what's the best advice you would like to give to all our students who are studying in this beautiful institute?
देखिए, ये मेरा व्यक्तिगत मत है कि लाइफ इज लॉन्ग, सो यू गॉट एम्पल अपॉर्चुनिटी टू लर्न. तो कोई भी धारणा को दिमाग में माइंडसेट के रूप में ना बसने दें. यू कीप योर माइंड ओपन एंड यू कीप लर्निंग as life flows by. And one needs to develop an ability to look at things as being different rather than right or wrong, good or bad. And we do try to do that here in our all educational institutions. So it's like you have an open book in front of you, you read that, and you don't opine. You just read that and you absorb it as it is. You look at it as a fact. You don't try to make an opinion, you don't form a judgment, and you keep your mind open. And if my students do that, then I believe that we will be turning them into truly international citizens who will enjoy the diversity of this world. And it is to be enjoyed.
Well said. I've heard that you have been in China for many years. So, and China is considered to be a very progressive, very developed nation. So, आप वो चीज़ों को कैसे अपने इंस्टीट्यूट में वो वाली चीज़ों को इनकलकेट करेंगे? क्या how will you get those technological advancements or maybe the progressiveness which you have seen abroad? उस चीज़ को हम कैसे इंश्योर करेंगे कि वो हमारे इंस्टीट्यूट में भी आए somewhere down the line?
I was very lucky to have spent time in 3 very interesting and very different countries. So I started my life in India, which had at that point in time, a very mediocre industrial infrastructure and a very mediocre downstream industry. And then I happened to work in Oman, which had a fantastic infrastructure and almost no downstream industry. And then I moved to China, which had a fantastic industrial infrastructure and a fantastic downstream industry. This has I think this has given me the ability to just look at things as they are and pick and choose the virtues and sort of create a bouquet for myself of what will work the best. One essential difference that I find between China and India is the basic discipline that Chinese have. They are very methodical and they follow the process rigidly. It is almost boring to watch a Chinese manufacturing unit because they do the same thing over and over again, days, months, years.
Yes.
And the good side is that that's exactly what makes them expert at what they do. So I'm a very strong proponent of a process. I do not believe in QC or quality control of the end product. I believe in quality control of the process. So if the process is right, the end product has to be right. So for example, if let's talk of a hospital, for instance, if my doctors are right, if my nurses are right, if my back-end staff is right, and then of course you need a lot of experience to be able to design the definition of right. Right. But if everything that affects that entire process is right and is controlled and continually improved, then there is absolutely no doubt that the end product will always be good, which China has shown, which Germany has shown in manufacturing, which Japan has shown in many ways. And same is true for education. What are the factors that basically control a good product that rolls out of a school or a college? If you focus on those factors during the process, then the chances are that everything that rolls out of your school, every student that rolls out of your school or your college, will be homogeneous and more or less conforming to the tenets that you've established for yourself. So I really believe in working hard to debug the entire process. And I think that is what I am and will continue to use while I work at Choithram.
But since you mentioned a few minutes back only that China is continuously doing the same thing
Yes.
for years, maybe for decades. But on the contrary, change is the only constant.
True.
So how will you balance both the things?
So when I say
This is a polarized view.
Oh, absolutely.
So, like-
So when you say China has been doing the same thing, what I mean is that there is a group of specialists that does a particular task. Then there is a group of other specialists who do another particular task. As such, every generalist is converted into a specialist by virtue of the fact that he has been doing the same thing over and over again.
Practice makes a man perfect.
Exactly. So what I have is apparently boring set of people who have been doing the same tasks, but they are also experts at that. You know, a university does not produce an expert engineer or an expert doctor. It produces a highly qualified doctor or a highly qualified engineer. And he becomes expert when he is repeatedly putting his knowledge into practice and then continuously learning from those experiences. I think this is exactly what I want to do for Choithram, and I'm doing the same. I hope results are good.
Very well said. Very well said. I'm impressed.
Thank you very much.
चोइथराम इतना बड़ा हॉस्पिटल है और आपके पास इतना अच्छा स्कूल भी है, तो ये हॉस्पिटल का बेनिफिट किसी ना किसी तरीके से हमारे स्टूडेंट्स को भी हो सकता है.
वेल एब्सोल्युटली. इंटरनली हम लोगों ने एक कॉन्सेप्ट क्रिएट किया है जो मुझे और मेरे कलीग्स को बहुत पसंद आता है और हम उसको बहुत रिलीजियसली फॉलो करते हैं, जिसका नाम है वन चोइथराम. सो वी थिंक बियॉन्ड द बाउंड्रीज ऑफ आवर स्कूल. So anybody who's working for Choithram schools or Choithram colleges is not limiting his thinking only to schools and colleges. In his mind, he belongs to a massive conglomerate which is engaged in social service in the field of education and healthcare. Primary education, higher education, healthcare, and social services. So as such, if you talk to somebody in the hospital, he does not associate himself only with the hospital. He associates himself with one Choithram, which is a much larger umbrella. So school students are benefited by the hospital because they have an opportunity to just walk across the street, come into the hospital, do shadow practices, stay with the doctors, learn what's going on. Doctors have an opportunity to walk into the school campus, use all the sports facilities that are meant for students. Because when we started sports facilities, we never said that they are only meant for the students. They were meant for everybody who is associated in any way with Choithram. So One Choithram concept has clicked very well. And I'm very proud and happy that everyone has accepted it pretty well.
लवली एज अ सीईओ ऑफ चौथराम ग्रुप आज के पेरेंट्स और स्टूडेंट्स को आप क्या एडवाइस क्या गाइडेंस करना चाहेंगे जो उनके लिए बहुत बेनिफिशियल हो
एक 20th सेंचुरी पोएट था लेबनान का, जिनका नाम था खलील जिब्रन. मैं हमेशा उनको कोट करता हूँ. उन्होंने एक पर्टिकुलर किताब है उनकी, प्रॉफिट एज इन पैगंबर. उसमें उन्होंने पेरेंट और चाइल्ड रिलेशनशिप के बारे में एक छोटा सा पैराग्राफ लिखा है, जिसमें वो कहते हैं कि यू कैनॉट विजिट द हाउस इन विच योर चाइल्ड लिव्स इवन इन योर ड्रीम्स. तो आजकल के पेरेंट्स को, मुझे एज अ पेरेंट और आपको एज अ पेरेंट समझना चाहिए कि द चाइल्ड इज बॉर्न थ्रू अस बट नॉट फॉर अस. सो देयर थिंकिंग एक्चुअली स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम वेयर आर थिंकिंग एंड्स. तो खलील जिब्रन जी जो कहते हैं वो ये है कि ही लिव्स इन द हाउस ऑफ टुमारो विच यू कैनॉट विजिट इवन इन योर ड्रीम्स. हम सोच ही नहीं सकते कि वो कहाँ सोच रहे हैं. तो मैंने जो फॉलो किया है, और मैं गुजारिश करूंगा मेरे व्यूअर्स से जो पेरेंट्स हो चुके हैं, कि लेट योर चाइल्ड फ्लो. डोंट ट्राई टू बाइंड हिम इन चेन्स बाय सेइंग तुम्हें वकील बनना है या इंजीनियर बनना है या डॉक्टर बनना है. आप ऐसे कंडीशंस क्रिएट कीजिए, create such conditions as are conducive to a very open, free thinking. So, as a parent, as a teacher, if you are able to do that, you will find that almost every student will pick and choose what he really loves. And if you have to excel in your life, then you have to do what you really love.
they'll flourish that way
Exactly. And you know how much money I get and how much perks I get and how much social recognition I get. These are all the byproducts of what you do. So if I choose something that I really love to do, I'm bound to succeed. And in the end, success is not measured by money. It's all in your mind. Mentally, I can have that, tremendous sense of success, even if my bank balance is not as high as anyone else. So I believe it's very important for the parents to understand, existing parents and the parents who are going to be, that you don't play any role in deciding the career of your child, or you should not play any role in deciding the career of your child. You should play all the role in creating situations so that your child is able to, without any stress, choose his own career. That's my personal belief.
wow I do believe too
Thank you.
Sumit sir, usually parents are in a dilemma most of the times कि 9th 10th हो गया है, 11th is there, which subject to choose, what line or what field my child should opt for. Maybe अगर कॉमर्स लेता है तो सीए बन जाएगा, maybe अगर साइंस लिया तो इंजीनियर बन जाएगा. इस चीज को चोइथराम कैसे अपनी तरफ से हेल्प करता है कि rather than guiding them into just a course, how do you guide them to create a path for themselves?
See, I think the biggest virtue of Choithram, और the ईश्वर की बहुत बड़ी नेमत है कि हम सिर्फ एक स्कूल नहीं हैं. हम एक 4 स्कूलों का, 2 कॉलेजेस का और एक बहुत बड़े अस्पताल का कॉन्ग्लोमरेट है. और वन चोइथराम कॉन्सेप्ट जिसके बारे में मैंने अभी भी बात की थी, उसमें आर प्राइमरी ऑब्जेक्टिव इज टू लेवरेज वन अनदर एज मच एज वी पॉसिबली कैन. तो मेरे पास स्कूलों में काउंसलर्स हैं, मेरे पास हॉस्पिटल में एक्सपर्ट साइकोलॉजिस्ट्स हैं जो हमारे स्टूडेंट्स की कंप्लीट प्रोफाइलिंग करते हैं, और उसके बाद हम उनको ये गाइड कर सकते हैं कि आपका जनरल इंटरेस्ट है ये कौन से एरिया में लाई करता है. तो एक पेरेंट के लिए, अगर मैं पल भर के लिए पेरेंट की तरह सोचूं, तो मैं जब 30 साल का था, जब मेरा बच्चा हुआ था तब मैं यही सोचता था कि अगर इसको कॉमर्स में दिलचस्पी है तो उसने एज ए चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट आगे पढ़ाई करना चाहिए। पर ऑप्शंस बहुत सारे खुल गए हैं। तो उसके लिए दो चीज़ें लगती है। एक, यू हैव टू बी ओपन टू द आइडिया दैट द काउंसलर्स आर प्रोफेशनली ट्रेन्ड टू पिन पॉइंट एट योर एप्टीट्यूड।
Hmm.
So we have those set of counselors in our hospitals, at our schools. And secondly, the knowledge of what are the opportunities in that particular field. You know, maths might be my strong point, but should I take pure maths and become a mathematician? Or should I be taking physics and study that further or get into engineering for that matter? So every child shows clear signs of what he likes, and it is up to the expertise of the counselors to say, this is a general area we believe you will excel in. And I personally believe that professional help at this particular age is always a very, very good idea. So Choithram is not only a school. We are a group of 4 schools, 2 colleges and a hospital, and we use each other services. आपने पहले भी मुझसे पूछा था कि चौथराम स्कूल के बच्चे हॉस्पिटल से कैसे बेनिफिट करते हैं।
True.
तो इस तरह से वो बेनिफिट कर सकते हैं। So in
Hand in
addition,
Hand in
yeah, exactly. So we all go together. You know, we should not be looking at one institution in isolation, right? So there are counselors at school, there are psychologists at the hospital, and we all work together.
Sumit sir, इंदौर धड़कने दो. Heard a lot about it. Please बताइए. Please enlighten us. What is it all about?
Thank you very much for asking this question. Indore Dhadakne Do is very close to my heart, as it is close to the hearts of everybody who is associated with Choithram. So after spending more than 2 decades outside India, when I came back here, I was very proud of the cleanliness of my city. It is clearly cleaner than most cities I have seen, even abroad. But the traffic was really bad. So now you have two choices. One is that you sit in your living room and
Crib about.
crib about it and you say, प्रशासन कुछ कर नहीं रहा है। और दूसरा है कि प्रशासन जो कुछ भी कर रहा है उसमें प्रशासन का हाथ बटाएं, अपनी तरफ से इनिशिएटिव लें। तो हमने ये इंदौर धड़कने दो इनिशिएटिव शुरू किया। इसके तहत हमने एक कैरेक्टर डिज़ाइन किया जिसका नाम है असली इंदौरी, और ये बिल्कुल इंदौरी की तरह दिखता है, आम इंदौरी की तरह बात करता है। और इस कैरेक्टर के को ध्यान में रखते हुए हमने 3 शॉर्ट फिल्मों का निर्माण किया जो हमने आइनॉक्स और पीवीआर में रिलीज़ की, और मेरा ख्याल है आप में से बहुत सारे लोगों ने वो फिल्में देखी भी होंगी। इसके तहत हमने ट्रैफिक के नियमों के प्रति जागरूकता लाने का प्रयास किया है, और उसमें शुरुआत हमने की सबसे बेसिक ट्रैफिक रूल से, दैट व्हेनेवर यू सी द रेड लाइट प्लीज स्टॉप। तो रेड सिग्नल पे रुके रहो, इंदौर धड़कने दो। हमने माना कि इंदौर की सड़कों पे जो ट्रैफिक दौड़ रहा है, it is analogous to blood flowing in your veins. So whenever you violate a traffic rule, whenever you do not follow a traffic rule,
Create a
this
blockage.
traffic comes to a complete halt. And when the blood in your veins stops to flow, then what you have is an attack. तो वो कैरेक्टर कई बार कहता है कि आप रेड सिग्नल तोड़ के आगे निकल जाओगे, आपको देखते हुए बहुत सारे लोग आपके पीछे पीछे आ जाएंगे और फिर आएगा ट्रैफिक को अटैक। तो हम इंदौर धड़कने दो के माध्यम से ये कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि इंदौर के हर जन को ये समझ में आए कि ट्रैफिक के नियमों का पालन करना कितना ज़रूरी है। मैं आपके साथ में थोड़े से स्टैटिस्टिक्स शेयर करता हूँ कि मध्य प्रदेश रैंक्स नंबर 2 इन द कंट्री in terms of traffic accidents, and that is certainly not something to be proud of. And most people who lose their lives in traffic accidents, precisely 66.5% people who lose their lives in traffic accidents are between the age of 18 and 45.
Young kids.
Yes, this is not a statistics that you would not want to reverse. And if one wants to reverse this statistic, one has to be extremely disciplined and very religiously follow all the traffic rules. तो उसकी शुरुआत हमने की है कि प्लीज़ रेड लाइट अगर दिखे तो आप रुक जाइए, सिग्नल को जंप मत कीजिए, और इस तरह से इंदौर का ट्रैफिक धड़कता रहेगा, इंदौर धड़कता रहेगा। And I'm very grateful to मेयर श्री पुष्यमित्र भार्गव जी एंड आवर कलेक्टर मिस्टर आशीष सिंह जी, जब जब उनसे मुलाकात हुई और हमने इस बारे में उनसे बात करी, उनसे हमको बहुत सहयोग मिला. एंड आई एम होपिंग दैट वी आर एबल टू ब्रिंग सम चेंज. और इस पूरे अभियान में चौइथराम के सारे एम्प्लॉयज़ का और हमारे स्कूलों के सारे स्टूडेंट्स का हमको ज़बरदस्त सपोर्ट मिला. हमने एक छोटा सा अभियान शुरू किया था जिसमें हमारे बच्चों को हमने ट्रैफिक क्वेश्चनियर्स दिए और उन्हें कहा कि अपने घर से 10 घर राइट और 10 घर लेफ्ट आप जाइए और जो भी अंकल या आंटी वहाँ रहते हैं उनसे आप ये प्रॉमिस लीजिए ये क्वेश्चनियर को भरवा के कि वो कभी ट्रैफिक के नियमों का उल्लंघन नहीं करेंगे. तो आप सोचें कि जब एक 5-6 साल का बच्चा आपके घर आता है और कहता है कि प्लीज़ आंटी एंड अंकल हेल्प मी follow all the traffic rules so that the traffic situation in Indore can be improved, I believe it will have a tremendous impact on the individual. तो ये हमारी छोटी सी शुरुआत है और हम इसको आगे ले जाएंगे. We are not going to stop here. We are going to continuously try to do our bit in improving the traffic situation of Indore. So red signal पे रुके रहो, इंदौर धड़कने दो.
One small, maybe piece of advice
जी.
for the people to whom you'll be meeting very soon,
जी.
maybe the commissioner or maybe the Pushpamitra
जी.
Bhargav or maybe
जी.
Ashish Singh ji.
जी.
People are educated.
जी.
इंदौर में
जी.
education का कमी नहीं है.
जी.
They are running short of civic sense,
जी.
which I have felt.
जी.
Mostly auto walas,
जी.
mostly electric vehicles.
जी.
They are purposely not following the rules.
हाँ.
So उसके लिए the best thing to do is having a proper policeman standing at the signal
जी.
and making challans for them. चालान्स जहां बनने लग जाएंगे,
जी.
मेरे को ऐसा लगता है वो बहुत, क्योंकि आप खुद बहुत परेशान होते होंगे ये वाली चीज से.
जी. जी.
You are standing at Rasoma Square, facing towards this C21 mall. People coming from the left,
Yes.
they take this right and
Absolutely.
stop whole traffic.
True.
That creates a blockage.
Yes.
और ये हर चौराहे का हो रहा है. The best thing which I have come to conclusion after seeing everything around, we need a proper traffic people standing over there making challans.
True.
भले ही bribe देके वो छूटेंगे, but वो बहुत impactful होगा, जो मुझे लगता है.
नहीं, आपकी बात सही है. So there are basically 4 factors that are very, very important in having an organized traffic system. And we call it 3E.
Okay.
P. So 3 E's हैं engineering के flyovers कहाँ बनने चाहिए, नो हॉकर जोन कहाँ होना चाहिए, अंडरपासेस कहाँ होने चाहिए, उनकी विड्थ क्या होना चाहिए. दूसरा है एनफोर्समेंट जिसकी आप बात कर रहे हैं. उसके बिना इट इज़ वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू एनविसाज अ सोसाइटी that will follow any rules. So if you don't have enforcement, if you don't have law, then everything will be like the Wild West.
Yes.
So second E is enforcement. Third E is education. And a very important point which I feel we're not laying enough stress on is the P, which is the prevention. तो आज मैं enforcement करके और एजुकेशन करके और शायद इंजीनियरिंग करके जितने लोग आज गाड़ियां, स्कूटर, मोटरसाइकिल, ई बाइक्स चला रहे हैं, मैं उनको ठीक कर सकता हूं. लेकिन जो नए लाइसेंसेस आ रहे हैं उसके सिस्टम को हम कैसे रिव्यू करेंगे?
Very true.
So P, that prevention basically encompasses review of the license granting process.
Very true.
So if I make sure that the current set of drivers is properly trained by way of enforcement and education, by way of engineering, I improve the roads and bridges and और बहुत अच्छा काम हो रहा है उस दिशा में इंदौर में. So if our first step prevention is right, then gradually the budget or the money that you have to spend on education and enforcement will gradually keep going down. So a sustainable organized traffic model cannot be created
Without a
until
P.
and unless we focus on that P, which is basically prevention, which means review of the existing driving license process and making it as stringent as you possibly can.
Because different countries are very adamant about their processes of licenses.
Oh, absolutely.
You were in Oman, you must have seen it quite well.
It is almost as expensive sometimes to get a driver's license as it is to own a
Get it?
car.
Yes.
And please, I'm requesting all the parents and all the drivers here, young and old, both. When you are sitting in a car or when you are on a bike, you are driving a death machine, which can kill, which can take life. So it is not something that we should be taking very lightly. So we need the 3 E's and most importantly the P to work simultaneously in unison so that we can have an organized traffic system in the city of Indore.
Very well said. करना पड़ेगा इंदौर में.
Absolutely.
Traffic is
Totally
very
agree.
maddening
Totally
these days.
agree. Totally agree.
Evening hours.
And
6ish.
traffic density is not an issue.
No, not an issue.
वो सारी दुनिया में है.
Yeah.
It has to move in an organized manner
Yes.
at all times.
Yes.
That is what frustrates people. Density
Very
तो ठीक
true.
है. That is
Traffic
always-
reach कितना हो गया? Road rage.
Absolutely. And that's primarily the reason because it is all unorganized.
Few days back, I was talking to someone who's like very close to me. I'm like, very short-temperedness हो रहा है. बोले आप गाड़ी चलाना बंद कर दो.
True. True. Absolutely.
The first advice which came from his mouth was like, you stop driving your vehicle.
Right.
I love to drive.
You know, I live at one end of the city. So if somebody living in, say, Vijayanagar invites me for dinner at 8 o'clock, I say, it is impossible that I will come to your place. I'm not going to drive between 6 and
And
8:30. That's the peak hour. I don't want to drive there. अगर मुझे invite करना है तो I'm coming after 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
invite me on Sunday lunch where traffic is minimal. It's very frustrating. I see
Yes.
that.
करेंगे 100% मैं आपसे इस विषय में भी मिलूंगा और आई हेल्प यू आउट
Thank
जो
you
भी
so
आपको
much.
मुझ मेरी तरफ से मदद चाहिए हो we'll take it to next level to take this at least this initiative to next
No,
level.
I'll be very grateful. I'm so passionate about it. You will receive a call from me every day to have a
अच्छा,
special
really?
podcast on this.
Seriously I am also very much in about it क्योंकि मेरे को
That's
खुद को frustration होता है I am also daily driver that how it works
True.
we see बहुत गुस्सा आता है when auto walas when two-wheeler people when electric people they don't follow rules and regulations. You are standing in a queue waiting for that red signal to turn out into a green one.
Yes.
And you are following all the rules and you feel so bad that someone is coming from this direction, not seeing the signal, taking a right and going in their directions. It's like very frustrating.
Couldn't have agreed more.
मतलब करना है.
Absolutely.
I'm certainly in for that.
Absolutely. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time. Thank you so much, sir, for your precious time. It was indeed a pleasure having you on board for my podcast. And I'm sure that this podcast is going to help out n number of students and the people around who will be witnessing this amazing podcast of ours. Thank you so much.
I'm very grateful that you invited me. It was wonderful talking to you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.